Was Taylor Swift signing to Big Machine Records the worst deal in music industry history? Let's talk about it. Now, I know what you are thinking. Why are you covering Taylor Swift? This is not hip hop. Well, what I am about to discuss in her deal is not uncommon and is pretty translatable to issues that hip hop artists face. Taylor Swift signed her deal at just 14 years old, which led her to not fully understanding her deal and not owning any of her music. In the past, she has talked about trying to buy her catalog back from Big Machine over time. We see this everywhere in the music industry, including everywhere in hip hop. What made this sting more was in 2019 when record executive and talent manager Scooter Braun purchased Big Machine for $330 million. This of course included all of Taylor's albums under the label. In my De La Soul video, I talk about how Tommy Boy Records sold their catalog to Warner Music Group, which led to long-term issues trying to get their catalog back. It is tough seeing something you created sold to another entity, which leads to more problems. Scooter Braun sold Taylor's catalog to Disney's investment firm Shamrock Holdings. She was already off the label at this point, leaving in 2018, so this was all going on after she left the label. Shortly after she left Big Machine, she signed a deal with Republic Records and Universal Music Group. This led to more ownership of her music and something that I think is pretty cool, sales percentages in Spotify. Universal Music Group is a large investor in Spotify, so in her deal, when shares are sold, UMG artists get a percentage of that. That's putting on for other artists in other genres under a massive company. I also do have to give props for what she did next. Taylor Swift decided to re-record her albums from Big Machine. So far she released 2 of them. I think this is awesome because her fans were all over this, which made these new releases the preferred way to listen, bringing in more money to her pocket and creating that ownership of her catalog that she wanted. A lot of the issues that Taylor Swift has faced are found in the hip-hop industry. Many of the videos I have made include artists having these problems. It's tough to see anyone go through these label issues, and that's why I always wish them the best. This was a unique case though, with the solutions that Taylor came to with the re-recordings of her albums and the Spotify sales deal. I have to respect her helping out other artists on the label who may be in tough situations. Taylor was able to leverage her high influence to get the best deal for herself and help other artists. I am excited to see what's to come under the new deal with Republic Records, as we already have seen the success in process. So was Taylor Swift signing to Big Machine Records the worst deal in music industry history? I'd say it's up there with the constant selling of her catalog and no ownership from a 14-year-old signing a deal. She did find solutions on her new deal, but it's still a drawn-out process to re-record songs to essentially get her ownership back. There are always worse deals to cover though. Let me know what deals to cover in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.